Alright, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we are ranking your MultiVersus main off of how much fun they are to play. Now keep in mind, important disclaimer, everything that I say in this video is my personal opinion. If you disagree, that is fine. You are free to disagree on anything I say. And yeah, let's hop into the video. Hopping into the list, we have so fun, pretty fun, not bad, boring, and crayon muncher. If I put your main in crayon muncher, there's no redemption for you. But we'll start from the top, I guess. Arya, I'm gonna put Arya in pretty fun. Arya could be in the so fun tier, like she has potential, but only if they fix her kit to where you can like use her other moves effectively. Like right now, a lot of Arya's kill potential just comes from her up slash. So when it comes to actually KOing someone, most of your KOs are just going to be with the up slash. So there's not much like variety there. You know what I mean? So basically you can poke them with all the aspects of your kit. And Arya is actually my main. So I play a lot of Arya. I'm currently like top 1K with Arya. So you can poke them around with a lot of your damage and everything, you know, run the stage with them if you're really good. But then when it comes to actually KOing them, the majority of the time you just do an up slash combo. So that's why I'm not putting her in the so fun tier. Next up is Batman. And y'all know I'm a Batman hater because of his balance and how overpowered he is, but I'm putting Batman in so fun. If Batman wasn't overpowered, I would be playing him. Like he's actually so much fun to play with his battering and his grapple, like all the different gadgets he has, along with just the super fast movement speed, which is unbalanced. I don't agree with him having that movement speed, but it's fun. I can see why so many people play Batman besides just the fact that he's OP. So many people play him because he's a fun character with a fun kit and he's super fast. A lot of my experience from the game comes from 1v1s. So when I say like Batman's OP, I'm talking about 1v1s. But yeah, I actually do think Batman is a ton of fun. Next up, we got Bugs. I'm gonna put Bugs in pretty fun too. He's another character like Batman that is way too good. Bugs is no longer like game-breakingly overpowered. He's still too good in my opinion, but his kit is just so diverse that it's fun. You'll probably notice a theme here, but all the characters that have like 6 or 7 different abilities that they can use on cooldowns are the characters that I'm gonna be putting in the fun tiers. All of his abilities are super fun to play around. I wish that he was balanced so that I could be playing him without feeling bad about myself, but yeah. Next up, we got Finn, and I'm gonna put him in not bad. Finn has potential to be a very fun character. Something about him is just kind of boring when you're just doing the same like rinse and repeat thing over and over. Like you would think the ability to teleport gives you a lot of potential to outplay the opponent and do a bunch of cool stuff, but in reality, a lot of the time you're just teleporting and grabbing it immediately and then throwing it at them and teleporting to it. So it's usually just rinse and repeat the same exact strategy with the teleport, which makes it less of a teleport and more of just like a dash because you do the same thing with it every time. And then a lot of his neutral game just comes from charging up his attack and then running around on the stage trying to hit that combo starter like the up slash. And then edge guarding with him is kind of boring. He has really good edge guarding, but it's just there's nothing special, you know. It's just boring. I don't think Finn overall is a boring character, and definitely with being a super fast character and then running speed force assist perk and then buying the speed boots in game, you can become a speed demon, which definitely does make him more fun, but I think he fits in not bad. Harley, I'm gonna put in boring. I actually played a lot of Harley a while ago and I was having fun with her for a bit, but there's only so many times you can do the spin kick combo before it gets boring, you know what I mean? The majority of Harley is just the exact same thing over and over and over, and there's no variety. There's 2 different ways that people usually play Harley. They either spam the spin kick and try to do the infinite over and over and over for the whole game, occasionally throwing in a mallet or something, or they keep going up in the air and trying to hit the down shot on you and then using that as a combo over and over. If they miss, they jump up in the air and then do the down shot again. If they hit you, they jump up in the air, do the down shot again. You come out of a combo, they jump up in the air, do the down shot. It's so annoying. Those are the only 2 ways that people really play Harley, and both of them are just like not that much fun. As somebody that has like a level 20 Harley, I've played a good amount of Harley. She's just not fun to me. Next up, we got Jake. I'm putting Jake in so fun. Now this doesn't really apply if you're spamming the same attacks with Jake. Like the Jakes that just spam the long punch, that's not a fun play style, but Jake has the similar situation to Bugs where he just has so much in his kit and so many different ways to hit and fight them and combo, and stringing together the combos with Jake is so much fun. Like if you hit the down house and then into the up stretch and then they bounce off the up stretch, then you use the neutral attack to do the bubble and then the mallet spin and then you can punch him again. You can just string together so much cool stuff with Jake. I love Jake. He's such a cool character in this game, and I do think that Jake is one of the harder characters to play. Definitely not the hardest, not even like top 3 or 4, but I think he's decently hard to play just because of his diversity, and if they would nerf him just a little bit, I think he'd be perfectly balanced. I think right now he's a little bit too strong, but nothing crazy to the point where it's like, you know, please nerf him. Next up, we got Garnet. I really don't find Garnet fun. She's slow, she's heavy. A lot of her cooldown moves are just boring. Like the star one, you place it and then you run over and try to go back and hit him. It's the same thing over and over. The only fun part of Garnet's kit is a little rocket fist that you can control, because you can do some fun stuff with that, but like even that, Garnet's not fun at all. Like there's really nothing going for it. At least with Harley, it's fun to do some crazy OP stuff, like one shot them with a mallet from the center of the stage or something, but like Garnet's just boring. I really don't like a lot of the tanks in the game, even though the tankier characters are very good. Like Superman is still very good, but like he's not fun, you know what I mean? Same with Garnet. Like she's not like really good. She's definitely somewhere in between on a tier list. I think I put her in like B or C tier in my recent tier list video. I think C tier. Anyway, I don't think Arnott's good, and I don't think she's fun, so she's going in the Crayon Muncher category. Next up, we got Rain Dog. Rain Dog he's not really a fun character to play, but he's super cute, so that'll bump him up a tier. I think I would have put Rain Dog in boring probably, but because he's so cute, we're gonna put him in not bad. Plus, he's got the best skins in the game. Like, bro, tell me this isn't the best skin in the game. I don't care what you say. If you disagree, you're wrong. Also, this skin, I just found this on Google. This needs to be in the game. This is so cute. Also, this skin is so, like, bro, Rain Dog is just cute. I love Rain Dog. Santa Rain Dog. I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole of looking at Rain Dog skins. Next up, we got Shaggy. Shaggy's going in boring. A lot of Shaggy's kit. Shaggy's entire kit is just punches and kicks, and then variations of punches and kicks. You know, maybe we throw in an uppercut if we're feeling spicy. Shaggy's just boring. I think that's kind of self-explanatory. He's really good, so a lot of people like to play him because he's strong, but he's not fun, and his kit's not interesting. It's just like your basic copy and paste melee character that is in every fighting game ever. Next up, we got Superman. I'm putting Superman in boring as well. A lot of his playstyle is just use the laser eyes over and over and use your stupid punches over and over until they're low, and then just throw them off the edge of the map. That's his playstyle. I don't think Superman is especially fun to play. The only thing that gives him a redeeming quality above being Crayon Muncher is the fact that he can dodge ridiculously fast and far, so it's kind of fun to play fast-paced gameplay with Superman, but even then, I just don't think he's fun. Next up, we got Steven, and I'm putting him in pretty fun. This may be controversial because Steven is very hard to play, but Steven just has like this kind of floaty feeling to him. I don't even know how to really explain it, but he's got like this floaty feeling that just makes him feel a lot more like loose and fun to play. Along with that, if you can get those combos set up with the walls and like the little watermelon guy, it can feel super, super rewarding to pull off some crazy stuff with Steven. So I definitely think he has a deserving spot in the pretty fun tier. Next up, we got Taz. Taz is boring, man. I really don't like playing Taz. I have played him a couple times because I did like this challenge video, whatever, but I didn't really enjoy my time on Taz. He's definitely strong right now. I don't think he's bad anymore at all. I think the MultiVersus community needs to move on from this like general consensus that he's horrible, and just kind of like, I feel like if a lot of the MultiVersus community started playing today with no prior knowledge, they would think that Taz is OP. Like, he's really strong right now with all the buffs. I just think that people still have this idea that Taz sucks, so it's like it's holding them back from really recognizing like the power that he has right now. But anyway, this isn't about the balance of characters. I just had to get that hot take in. Taz is just kind of boring. I really don't like him. It's a cool character design though. Next up, we got Iron Giant. He's going in Crayon Muncher. He is the fattest, slowest character in the game. Nothing about him is fun to me. I know that there's a lot of like Iron Giant fans that play him because they love the movies and they love the character. That's cool, bro. But like, you gotta admit that playing this slow, heavy, tanky character is not as fun objectively as playing like a fast, battering, throwing, smoke bong popping, grappling hook Batman or something. Next up, we got Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry's going in pretty fun. A lot of Tom and Jerry's combos are insane, and the things that you can pull off with Tom and Jerry, and like hitting a little Jerry snipe across the screen or something, is so fun. The combos that you can do is fun, and then getting good at Tom and Jerry is difficult, so I think that bumps him up a little bit. It gives him an extra bit of points in this list. Tom and Jerry, all around, a very fun character. I think that he needs a tiny bit of buff, and then once he gets that, he'll be perfectly balanced. I think that we're so close to the sweet spot of Tom and Jerry that the devs have been trying so hard to find. Just a little buff, you know, just something to bring him up a little bit, and I think he's there. People expect Tom and Jerry to be like super, super good as a trade-off for being hard. Just because he's hard doesn't mean that he should necessarily be the best character in the game. Yes, he's hard, one of the hardest characters in the game to play, and I do think that he takes a lot of skill to like master him, but he's rewarding once you get there. Like, you can definitely win with him once you're at that point. I don't think he deserves to be like overpowered just because he's hard to play. So yeah, I just think he needs a little bit of buff. Velma, honestly, I like Velma. She's not necessarily like super fun to play, but I definitely wouldn't be like sitting there like, oh my god, this is so boring playing as Velma. She's got some cool like unique stuff to her kit, and like collecting the cards and then like hitting the projectile combo starters to then follow up with the projectiles. She's got a lot of support gameplay where she can like buff her teammates and stuff. So overall, I don't think that she's like necessarily super fun to play, but she's definitely not boring. So yeah, I think she fits in the middle tier. Wonder Woman's going in pretty fun. Wonder Woman is extremely fast and extremely rewarding if you can play like the fast-paced like assassin kind of play style where you're just running the stage with them and constantly moving at Mach 10. She can definitely be very fun to play. I don't think that she goes up in here because both of these characters have more to their kits than just close range attacks, and Wonder Woman suffers from just like all of her kit. It's kind of like Shaggy, where all of her kits are just variations of punches and kicks, but then she does throw in a couple things like, you know, a shield bash here. Her one exception being the lasso, but even then the lasso isn't necessarily like a projectile or something. So I definitely think she fits in the pretty fun tier. LeBron as well, going in pretty fun. I think that he's frustrating to play right now because he's not really like especially good. He can be good in 2v2s if really good with him, but he just doesn't feel rewarding to play or hit super good combos with. But I definitely think that just with a little bit of tweaking, he could be like perfectly balanced. And I do think he's pretty fun to play. Just the stuff that you can pull off with him, sort of a similar situation to Tom and Jerry, where you feel like that crazy hard to hit clip. Like, it feels so good. It's nice. So yeah, I think he fits right here. Morty is going in so fun. I love playing Morty personally. Morty has so much potential in his kit because of all the different abilities that he has, and the different things that he can do, and just the variety to his gameplay. Like, there's so many different ways you can play Morty and still win with him. So you have like all these options open to you. One of my most played characters in the game. And yeah, I had a great time on him when I was maining him. Next up, we got Rick. Same situation as Morty. He's got a ton to his kit. I don't think he's as diverse as Morty. Morty has more like potential in his gameplay than Rick, although I do think Rick is better. So it's just kind of a weird trade-off there. Rick is still very fun and has a lot of different ways that you can play him, and just a pretty diverse kit. Gizmo, I'm going to put in pretty fun because I do like, he's kind of similar to Steven. He's got like this floaty feel to him where he feels like he's like more aerodynamic or something. Like, he feels like he's kind of floating around a little bit, like some flat Stanley shit. I don't even know how to explain it, but Gizmo was a lot of fun. I actually really did enjoy playing Gizmo. I was terrible with Gizmo. I play every new character when they come out, like the day that they drop, and then I basically just try hard trying to get good at them for like the next 5 days. Actually, Rick just came out like 3 days ago, and I'm currently ranked like 140 in the world with him, so that's pretty cool. I've been pretty successful with Rick. It was not that way with Gizmo. I don't think I ever crossed into top 1K with Gizmo. I was not good with Gizmo, but I still did enjoy playing him. So yeah, that's going to do it for my list of ranking your main based on how fun they are to play. If you agree, disagree, let me know in the comments. Oh wait, one last thing. I started to stream on YouTube. I streamed last night on YouTube, and it went really well. I really liked seeing a lot of people there, and you know, talking to everybody, interacting with the community, talking about MultiVersus. So if you want to be there for future streams, yeah, just know that I stream now. So click that noti when you get it. Yeah, see you guys.